Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I just want to talk tonight about the effect of our reactionary system on our health. I saw this cool meme today, and when I first saw it, I was like, yeah! And it basically, I don't remember what it said. Of course, I don't remember what it said, but it was primarily dealing with the fact that sometimes we gotta just tell somebody, we gotta put people in their place. Okay, no we don't. No we don't. No we don't. It feels good sometimes to get it off our chests. I'm gonna give you that one. Okay, and yeah, some people deserve a good piece of our minds. Oh my goodness, I got a book, volumes of, yes, I'm with you. But I'm going to talk to you right now about how bad that is for your health. It's quite contrary to good health. This combative, confrontive, energy. It is considered negative aggression, even if you're in the right. Even if you think someone deserves it. It's just really stressful for your whole system. I remember turning the page on that kind of activity, and no, it's not easy to do, but what happened for me is because of the stroke that I went through in 2016, I spent a lot of time by myself. I mean, we're talking a couple of years. And the only other human being I ever saw was my partner. And I saw him rarely during the day. I could not tolerate interaction with another human being, and so he very kindly kept me sheltered. I mean, did all kinds of stuff. It was like a very extreme form of PTSD. I mean, he disconnected our doorbell because the doorbell would scare the crap out of me, and my body would shut down. And it was the same way when I was starting to emerge and I was starting to have to deal with human beings again. Certain personalities were a little livelier than others, a little more forceful than others. And those personalities would do the same for me. It would all shut down for me, and I would have to have recovery time just from trying to talk with somebody. Okay, so I learned, I was acutely sensitive to negative aggression. Okay, and it works both ways. When you're getting it and when you're giving it, it is exactly the same on our bodies. It is so stressful to our systems, and you might think that it feels good for a minute to get stuff off your chest or to give somebody a good piece of your mind, and you can stand firm in the fact that you were able to do that, but you're breaking yourself down. Okay, that's the bare bones truth. I've lived it. I still live it. I still live it. I have to still control my atmosphere. I have to control the flow of the energy around me, because I am still so utterly sensitive about what comes close to me, literally, basically. I mean, we have no idea. We have become so insensitized. Is that the word? We've become almost numb to the stuff that comes at us in the form of sounds and vibration and energetic fields. Or we're just super good at putting our own energy out there at the cost of ourselves to field all of it. Okay? Now, there's really no way to avoid it once you go mainstream. Once I get out there in the mainstream, I'm going to have to stretch myself even further, because I can't imagine being a recluse for the rest of my life. I didn't resurrect and come back to life to do that. However, it's a real slow go with me because I know how menacing and possibly devastating just energy from another person can be. Okay? It works the same way from the inside out. That's another thing I discovered. That when I, from the inside, become what we would call upset over something or to something or at someone, I start to break down. And because of the situation that I'm in physically with my brain, wherever my brain is at right now, and I haven't gotten that, I haven't even gotten to the point where I could go get a reflection like an MRI or anything like that yet. It's coming soon. So we'll see physically what's going on in there. But right now, all I know is the way I feel. Okay? I'm one of those people, I'm like, I don't need a doctor to tell me I'm sick. I know when I'm sick, you know what I'm saying? And I don't need somebody to say you're that when I don't feel that, but then I become that because somebody told me I was that. Okay? But what I have noticed is that it works both ways. When people come at me with energy that is too big for me to handle, my body starts to break down. My response factors start to diminish. I go into that, what just happened with the lighting. That couldn't have been more perfect. And I have no idea why that's going on, but we're going to go with it. All right, so it's not that good for you to give it to someone. You may think it is, but it's not. It's not healthy for you. Okay? Now, aside from all that, aside from how it physically affects you and them, but you, because we're talking about you, there's something I want you to try, because here's what I also noticed, and this was over time, that when I did not react, when I had something to say, when I was justified, when I was so wronged that it was illegal in 48 states or 55 states or whatever, that it would have been considered illegal what happened to me. I had every opportunity. And now, with the age of this thing, mod cons, the internet, I could have smashed the whole picture to smithereens, and I would have been justified, wholly justified. But what happened for me is every single time I didn't when I could have, I was blessed. Something else fabulous happened to me. Something else wonderful opened up in my life. When I wasn't so hell-bent on making that person understand, hell-bent on making these people pay, hell-bent on seeing some justice against someone, things started opening up in my world. Oh my girl Lucy. Hi, Lou Bella. It was almost like it was a swap. It was almost like every single time I didn't do it when I could have and should have by some estimations, I got a blessing. And I kept noticing this. It was like a payment system from the universe. It was like astounding. Okay? When I didn't even fathom wishing someone ill who hurt me, devastatingly hurt me. My life opened up, and it happened just like that, one after the other, and I started keeping track. Okay, now most people don't have the luxury of doing all that. They They haven't had like time by themselves, all that time to look at this stuff and figure all this stuff out. And that's why I guess I'm here. And I hope I'm explaining it correctly. And if I'm not, I'm going to, rehash this subject. But what I'm telling you is biting your tongue is not only saving you physically, you're garnering favor. The universe is recognizing that. And even though you may not have a bucket of popcorn and you're not watching the demise of someone who did you wrong, which you should not be doing, okay, you are going to get blessed. You are going to be favored. There will be a transfer of some sort of power to you in your life to benefit your best evolution on this planet. And it can actually physically affect you in the best possible ways. You will receive these blessings that you otherwise would not have seen. Now, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if these blessings would never have shown up in my life, but I'm telling you right now, the synchronicity of the giving it up and the getting this blessing, it was undeniable. And it happened over and over, and it almost became like a game for me in the universe. Because I was a sitting duck. And the minute I was exposed to the public and my story was known, people are who they are. Okay? They are who they are. And some people haven't gotten their agenda straight in their life, and some people are not always the nicest. And some people don't want to see you do well, and some people are all trying to take, their own advantage over anything that you might benefit from. That stuff is all true. But when you can, I'm just going to use the term bite your tongue, when you can bite your tongue, when you can lay down your arms, when you can think to yourself, you're going to get yours. Okay, I don't need to do this. I don't need to. And what my little magic system was, and still is to this day, I don't have to. I let you. Okay? You just try it. It will work wonders in your world. Lay down your arms. Save your own strength. Save your own body. Your body does not react well to negative aggression, whether it's at you or whether it's coming from you. And when you're putting somebody in their place, even if you're correct, it's negative aggression. It just is. And it's your choice. You can get your rocks off. You can live in that second and get your rocks off, but it's going to cost you. If you're willing to spend it, fine. That's your choice. But if you're willing to take a chance on flipping your switch, your own thing in here, that makes you want to go like that, and you flip that into going, okay, it's all right. God's got me, Source has got me, and I don't have to. I let you. It's the most powerful freaking thing you're ever going to do in your life. It's the most powerful thing you're ever going to do for yourself. Take your hands off of that. Take your intentions off of that. You don't really have any business putting anyone in their place. And it will cost your body if you do that. And if you do it repeatedly, it will manifest as illness. Hands down, that's the truth. But the fun game is when you learn to flip your switch. It opens up magical positivity, unbelievable realms of wondrous gifts that the universe will just toss your way. Like that. Just like that. Like stuff just falling to you. Because you can't possibly receive that stuff when you've got your arms up. when you got your arms up. When you've got your arms up. Okay, so that's really all I wanted to talk about, and I hope that I didn't go all around the campus like Jeffy or Jeffrey or whatever his little name is in Family Circus, but this was really near and dear to me, and I guess I really haven't even thought through the process of trying to explain this to somebody, because I've lived through it, that it's all been up in here in this little thing, and yeah, today I was just like, oh God, that is such an important subject. That is such an important subject. But we're so tempted to just let somebody have it. And yeah, for that second, you get your rocks off and it feels good. But there's a much better way to be. Much better for you. So much better for you in so many different ways. Okay, so that's just something, little food for thought, just something I wanted to bring to our table. I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope that it resonated in some way with you. And yeah, it takes some strength, but your strength in that will be so wholly rewarded. You can take that to the bank and comment in the comments section if you actually try it. You send me a message. You know, I'm at callipantha7@gmail.com. And yeah, I'd love to hear about your experiment with that, because if you can get in that positive groove of flipping your switch when you just want to go at it, your whole thing's going to change, man. Your whole thing's going to change, and you're going to find so much pride and so much strength in standing back and just going, no, man, I ain't got time for that. Howdy, partner. That's Luna. She came to say hi. She probably wants more food. I've been giving her little meals because, you know, she's like 12. And I figure I'm around all the time. I can afford to keep her blood sugar steady instead of, you know, overloading her with like 2 or 3 meals a day. Anyway, she says hi, and I am so appreciative that you came. I appreciate you so much. I can't even, you know. I'm so blessed to be here, and it is my privilege to come on and just share some of this stuff with you. It's been a crazy journey, but that's one nugget that I hope that I can refine and bring back to this table, a little bit more organized in thought, a little more organized in presentation, but hopefully you got kind of the point of it. And yeah, it's in the United States, it's Thor Day. It's Thursday, March 3rd. 2022, and it's just after that beautiful new moon in Pisces. I hope you're still resonating with that energy too. Look, get yourself positive, set some great intentions for the next several months, and watch stuff flower, because I think it's going to be a really big, beautiful time for everybody. Thanks again, and if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. If you think anybody would benefit from this video, please share it. If you're not subscribed, hey man, welcome to this channel. I'm so super pleased to have you, and consider subscribing so that I can help grow this madness that I'm trying to do here. Thank you. Be good to yourself. Stay blessed, because you're a magnificent creature, and keep yourself in check, because there's lots of benefits from that. And I'll see you next time.